It's been 8 days since WrestleMania, but tonight's Monday Night Raw felt about 8 hours long. No top stars on the show and no point watching it. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Time to review Monday Night Raw. And you know what? I like the night shift, man. My new job, I'm settling into the night shift. No watching wrestling. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, man. I would rather go to work and not even get paid than sit and watch this garbage. Just a waste of time. Are we really supposed to sit here and pretend?
WrestleMania on Netflix. Exciting.
Liar! We have a liar in the house. Anyway, I mean, we may have a liar in the house, but we've no sign of fucking real stars anyway. Anywhere. Punk not there. Roman Reigns not there. Cena not there. Rock not there. Can't even get a Randy Orton. I mean, you can't get nothing. What has happened here? I don't get it. We've just come out of WrestleMania. Is that Roman Reigns done already?
Yep.
Is that him taking his time off now? It's like you can almost make a case for when they do it in the summer when it's dead, but it's like holy shit. I mean, we're 8 days away from fucking Mania, and it's almost like we've got nothing going on. Sami Zayn's back. We're supposed to care that he's friends with Seth Rollins, and he doesn't really like the direction that Seth Rollins is going. I couldn't give a monkey's crap what Sami Zayn likes or doesn't like, to be honest. I don't like him. Yeah. I don't like this show. I don't like the product. I don't like Triple H and his big fucking nose, but you know what? That's how life goes sometimes. But yeah, we'll talk about this show. Main event match that I just did not care for. A bunch of women matches didn't care for. A tag team match with the War Raiders that I certainly, absolutely did not care for. Nothing exciting or interesting about this show. Got a lame Rusev vignette where he says a bunch of nothing. He's debuting next week. Why next week? Why not this week? So there's Rusev, got the night off already. Guy's just back. What are people going to say? Oh, well, Rusev has been working hard the whole 1 week he's been back. Like, what a load of shite. What's the excuse for Rusev not being here tonight? Oh, but they need to build to Rusev. How did they build? They showed a vignette where Rusev did not mention Otis. It was just your generic vignette. And then we've seen Otis backstage tonight for about 15 seconds talking to Sami Zayn. And then Paul Heyman basically went, look, you big fat jobber, piss off. I need to speak to Sami here. I need to speak to Mr. Hamas himself. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this all about? So why does Otis and Rusev need to wait a week when literally nothing between them happened tonight, and this match could have just happened tonight? And at least Rusev being back in a match would feel semi-fresh. Say what you want, at least Rusev against Otis, it's better than what we got.
Yeah, like
tonight.
why are they wasting it for next week? Honestly, I am defeated here.
Because Rusev's worked hard, I guess.
What SmackDown was it? It wasn't the last one. I think it was the one before Mania. I don't know. I actually fell asleep during the review. How do you fall asleep during the review? A solo review? I fell asleep mid-speaking. And I woke up. And I was like, I kept it in. 2 minutes sleep. That just sums up wrestling. So I fall asleep and talk about it.
It's awful.
It is, but right, it kicks off. Michael Cole, we're in Kansas City. Monday Night Raw, home of the 15-second Fiend. Like, how unprofessional is that?
Why do they think this is good? How can they think this is good? Why is every intro the fucking same thing?
No, why do they all get cut off?
I've ranted enough on that. It's like, what more can you do?
Yo, once would be bad, two's unforgivable. 3 or more?
It's multiple times every week, without doubt. Multiple fucking times.
Yo, I'll admit, there's the odd time we upload a review and there might be like the 3 seconds of dead space at the beginning that we forget to crop out, but that's forgivable. We're 2 jobbers talking about fucking wrestling at 4:30 in the morning. This is $1 billion company.
No, Michael Cole's the greatest of all time, apparently, according to Pat McAfee. You're a liar. He might have been a good field goal kicker, but you know, I think you deserve to be.
You're a liar.
You think McAfee deserves to be punted for that?
Right, first segment, or do you want to talk about people entering the arena?
I want to talk about people entering the arena. So Michael Cole introduces us to the show, then takes a break for about 20 minutes, then says, tonight we've got this and that. And we see the people entering the arena, but it's like every intro is now the same. You get the camera. What do you call those things that hold the cameras up? The things that are in the air. Fuck, my mind's just
Zip lines?
No, is that what they're using? Either way, right? You get like the above camera angle where it like pans
drones?
in. Aye, however, I don't know if that's what they're using for the intro. But they do a lot of drone stuff as well now. So you get the intro where it's like the camera's just looking at the outside of the arena from afar, and then it'll start closing in, and then it'll show you fans that are arriving to the arena late, and it's like, fuck me, the show's that good that they don't even care about getting in there on time. Unless, of course, this was earlier in the day. Could be. I mean, who really cares? Who's keeping count at this point? And then it will show you a bunch of fucking jobbers arriving at the arena. And it is the same shite. The only difference is every week you're looking at a different building and they mix up who they show you walking into the arena. But without doubt, every entrance, every intro, every single week on Raw or SmackDown for that matter, is the same bloody shit. And it's fucking pointless, right? First of all, maybe somebody that's a star, right? Maybe if you do have The Rock, you can show him doing that, right? Or even Logan Paul, for example. But do we really need American Made? With fucking that ugly bulldog Ivy Nile walking. Oh look, she's walking through the car park with those two retarded spastics behind her. Who cares? I mean, who gives a shit?
And also, another thing about it, right? A lot of the people they show put like a lot of effort into their attire and face paint. Showing them arriving to the arena without the makeup and the face paint and the attire just fucking buries it for me. Could you imagine Glenn Jacobs in '98 rocking up to the arena and his day clothes calls like that man
tonight
who will play Kane, the big red retard, just like the people in the crowd.
You need to be a big red retard to watch this shit.
No, but you know what I mean? It's just like, it's kayfabe.
Yes, but here's the deal, right? See, back in the day, see when it showed you somebody arriving to the arena, first of all, it was a fucking star that you cared about.
Yeah.
And you were excited, right? There was a reason for them being here. It would be like, oh, what's he doing here? What announcement he's going to make? What's he going to do? This, that, or a shock, a surprise hit. Oh, what's he doing here? Or there would be a point of showing you them walking into the arena. Normally, if you seen like The Rock come through the fire exit doors into the arena, you knew that like a Josh Matthews or like a Todd Grisham or a Jonathan Coachman, somebody was going to run up with a microphone and try and get a word for The Rock, or The Rock was going to bump into somebody backstage on his way there. There was a reason for showing somebody arriving to the arena. Now, there's no fucking reason. They just think this is an interesting way to start the show.
Yep. No,
I don't need to see this. See, when you tune in to watch fucking NFL, I don't need to see Patrick Mahomes with his wee rucksack walking into the... I just don't need to... It doesn't do nothing for me.
No, I know.
See, when you're watching a movie, I don't need to see Sylvester Stallone walking onto the set with his duffel bag. Aye, guys, oh look, there's Sylvester Stallone, happy to be there. Faint. I don't understand. Why did they do this? Explain it to me.
I can't, I'm sorry. I got nothing.
You know what, see, maybe you'd get Evolution fucking with a limo, and you got to see them entering with their suits on, and maybe they have some women with them, and it was just a cool looking entrance. There's nothing cool about this.
No.
People walking to the ring and tough, like they know the fucking camera's on them. Just doing it to pose and...
Right, let's get into the show because I can't do it anymore, so you take it away.
But also...
Oh,
no, but listen.
No.
But see the arriving at the arena thing, that was normally done throughout the show to give you, to basically signify that like something's about to pick up. Oh, look, business is about to go down now. Oh, Mr. McMahon's just arrived. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't often they ever kicked off a show with that. And it's not like they change it up now. It's every show. It shows you 3 or 4 people arriving at the arena. So Michael Cole, in fucking monotone slow motion, can run down the card. Tonight, guys, this man right here, arriving in the sunny day of Arizona, he will come into the ring and he will face this man who's walking through the corridor. He's pulling his luggage because I guess he needs to get changed tonight for his match. I mean, fuck that shit. Why? Why do they do this? It's not interesting. It's not good television. And it's the same fucking shite. They've been doing this for a while now. When is somebody going to turn around and go, this adds nothing? This adds absolutely nothing. You want a fast start to a show. You want to be excited. You want to be intrigued.
At least if they did it at, like, you know, the big 4. Like, oh, big fight feel. But they do...
American Made... Who what the fuck? The American Made are shown on our screens for about 25 seconds walking into the arena. Do we care?
Put a bin bag over Ivy Nile's face. That's the best way there.
You know what, man? Cut Ivy Nile for the group. Does it matter? See if it's Chad Gable and those other two mongoloids walking behind them.
Put a bin bag over all of them.
Put a bin bag over our telly. We don't need to watch the crap. Anyway, let's get into the show. Sami Zayn, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. Heyman, Breaker, they come out there wearing suits. I don't even know what Seth Rollins is wearing, but it's distracting, man. It is, isn't it? It's like, I get it, the guys.
$13.5 grand, whatever it was.
But do you not think this is a new faction, right? This is like a new group. Do you think Seth Rollins could at least try and look the part a wee bit? Instead of wearing the same goofy outfits that he wears every single week, could he not make an effort here and maybe put a suit on as well?
Yeah, like, why not even like a fucking... Oh, if you need to be flamboyant, a different colour suit. But no, it's a fucking whatever. I don't even know what it is. What is he wearing?
Like when Corporate Kane joined the corporation, the authority, he wore a suit.
No, he didn't.
Seth Rollins has teamed up with these guys and then he's just wearing the same fucking curtains that he wears every week. I mean, I don't know what's
He's
going on.
interrupted by Zayn, man, and Zayn's just pish. Oh, this is like, why are you any different from CM Punk or Roman Reigns? Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What's going on here? You're not seriously comparing me to CM Punk and Roman Reigns. See Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they're like the same guy on screen. Two whiny French-Canadian bastards, aren't they? Sacre bleu, oui oui. That's all they do. All they do is whine. Their character is fucking whine. Whether it's heels or faces, all their characters do is fucking greet. But essentially this leads to Seth Rollins saying, well, how about you make your decision later on tonight? What will that decision be? Will Sami Zayn leave the Red brand to go to SmackDown to avoid them, or will he join them? What will he do? Do you care?
I don't. And basically, the decision is either you join us or you go to SmackDown and we'll get you a title shot against either Cena or Seth Rollins. No, Cena or Randy Orton, whoever wins. First of all, how can Paul Heyman have that pull, right? How can Paul Heyman get Sami Zayn a title shot for the World Championship? And let's say he can. Why the fuck would he not get Seth Rollins it?
Or Braun? Anybody?
So hold on. Sammy, if you don't join us, we're going to reward you with a title shot. Even though Seth Rollins wants him to join.
Yeah.
He's going to reward him for not joining.
It's just... Well, why didn't he get Punk or Reigns a title shot against Cody before Mania? Sure, it was that easy. You know what I mean? It's like, they've just dug themselves a fucking hole there. Anyway, first match of the evening. It was Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. Decent workers here. Much better than the slop you got on fucking SmackDown, that's for sure. But Julia, she came in. You didn't like her acting though.
No, she attacks Rhea Ripley and then does this like shocked look. Oh, look what happened. Oh, you attacked Rhea Ripley. Oh. It's like, what the who gives a shit? We know you're attacked. Why are you acting shocked? You done it. You're in control of your body. You're in control of your limbs. You're the one that jumped in the ring and attacked her. You know, it was just like that fake, like over the top acting from the fucking 80s.
It works when Hogan does it.
But Hogan's Hogan, like, you know, Hogan can get away with being a corny bastard. He invented that shit.
Absolutely.
Julia does it, just looks shit. Anyway, 2-on-1 beatdown. Io Sky sprints down to the ring, helps get these two women off of Rhea Ripley. Then they start beating up Io. Rhea comes back in. They make a run for it. Are we getting a tag team match here? Probably. Why? I don't know. Why was Roxanne and Julia on Raw? I don't know. Why is Stephanie Fakir scheduled for later tonight? I mean, I don't know the answer to that either. We're just seeing NXT, and people could say, well, Roxanne's been called up. Well, that's fair enough, but I mean, I'm sure Stephanie Fakir's not, because she's the champion. So why all of a sudden are we getting these NXT women just randomly appearing on Raw?
Breath of fresh air.
For a brand split that is supposedly legit. Just end the brand split. See, at this point, like, just end it.
Yeah, like, what is the point of even pretending that it's there? Because it's not. Let you in the wee secret. It's not there. Finn Balor's backstage. I can't stand Finn Balor, right? You seem to love the Judgment Day.
Wouldn't go that far.
You seem to not mind him. Yo, I don't mind Dom, right? You know what? It's actually weird, right? See how many is there? 6 of them? See the 6 of them? I actually don't mind any of them. But I just don't fucking understand. Finn Balor wants to be up to date with everything. Oh, why didn't you tell me JD was coming back? Why didn't you tell me we're getting this match? Why didn't you tell me you're getting this? How fucking pathetic does it make this guy look, man? Honestly. Oh, I thought Dom was going to relay that message back to you. Ah, well, I need to be kept in the loop, brother, with the big decisions going forward.
We can clearly see here that Finn Balor's been, edged slowly at the group. He's not the leader anymore. Or they're not treating him like the leader.
Yeah, but quick and painless, man.
Yeah, do we really need months of this shit where Finn Balor's not being told stuff?
Probably not. Speaking of being told
But that's
stuff,
what we'll get.
Logan Paul is here. He wants to tell us some stuff. He buddies Jey Uso says that, you know what, that title reign's going to last less than your IC title reign, big man. Consider your days numbered. I'm the man. You're just a fuck up. Might offend some of you. All you've got is your stupid entrance. Your people are so stupid. Jey Uso's like, yeet, yeet, my brother, yeet. You got battered by yeet, Gunther, us. You're a punk ass YouTuber. My brother, my twin, us, bloody pulp, yeet. Logan Paul then says, yeet, you know what? Fuck you. And then super kick for Jay. So no match, no nothing, no Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis out here to make it a fight. But we all know it's going to be the match at Backlash.
And again, what actually happened to people earning title shots?
Just Logan Paul coming out and literally saying, "Here, there's a guy I've got a beef with, and he happens to be the world champ. I don't like him."
What happened to number one contender matches? What happened to people actually air? The championships are supposed to feel important. How can they be important when people are just gifted title shots or just say, I want this, I want that, and they get it? Honestly, man, just look at Logan Paul Jey Uso. Never in a million years is that a world heavyweight title match.
It just no, yeah, you're right. It just doesn't feel like a world title match, honestly. Jey Uso comes out, right? Look at the spot. Look at the part of the show this is. Like what? The third fucking quarter. Honestly.
Yeah, just randomly fucking thrown in there, like a nobody on the show. Mental. Right. We then got the Judgment Day with Carlito taking on the War Raiders, and Apple fell into the ring, and I don't know. The War Raiders picked up the fuck. I don't even know what they're called. Somebody hit the War Machine. I think it was the War Raiders.
Fucking shite. Release the two of them, man.
And I mean, yeah, we had Carlito. I just don't know what that Apple was doing. Fuck on the ropes here.
Apple.
Anyway, Penta came down, and he helped the War Machine or the War Raiders win. Holy fuck. You take it away here. I'm done.
I'm fucking done. I'm falling asleep here talking about this.
Well, the War Raiders won with the War Machine because Penta came out and evened up the numbers against the Judgment Day.
How many
Will we get a 6-man tag in the future? I don't know. I don't care. Yes, let's just move on.
How many fucking apples did Carlito roll into the ring? More than fucking sentences you rolled together, that's for sure, right. Paul Heyman sits down beside Sami Zayn, who was in a conversation with Otis. Again, Otis is against Rusev next week. Where's the interaction? Nowhere. Talk about the OG bloodline, but it's like, who cares about the OG bloodline, man? It's like, oh, I'll give you that title shot against Cena or Randy after Backlash. Make the right choice, Sammy. Think about your family. Stop greeting about the Middle East and think about your family, boy. Up next, Becky Lynch, Lia Valkyria. Right. Was this the worst segment of the night? Because
Becky Lynch is incredibly shite on the mic. By the way, I've never really understood. People think she's like one of the best women mic workers of all time. Very cringe. The reason why people call her Cringy Lynch. And another thing, we hear Drew, not all the time, but multiple times he's spoken about having to like work on his voice and Americanize his voice, man. I was like, why the fuck are Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria not had to do that? And if they had to do it, then they've done a really bad job at it. This just sounded like two fucking Irish people out in the street arguing.
Yeah, over fucking potatoes, man. Whatever, you name it. Fucking carrots.
I'm a better person than you, Becky. I'm a better person than you, Becky. I'm a better champion too. And I know, Becky, inside this ring, I'm a better wrestler than you. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
You know who told me about you, Becky? Fucking Bailey. Bailey fucking told me, Bailey. That ugly cunt if I catch one. Fuck off, buddy. Back of the fucking.
You're gonna have thousands of men coming after you, like, after those not so kind words about Bailey. They'll be climbing the walls on the West Wing to get to you.
I'll be fucking firing the catapult at them, filled with shite. Probably used to bathing in shite, the smelly bastards anyway. Fuck them, fuck this segment, fuck wrestling, it's dead. Bring back Benoit.
It wouldn't make everything alright, wouldn't it?
Fucking make it a wee bit better, wouldn't it?
See if Benoit came back, at least I could sit and say wrestling is interesting.
You know what? I think the most damaging thing to say to Becky Lynch here is I think Laya Flacaria held her own against her. And considering how fucking bad she is on the mic, that's a problem.
Again,
yeah.
Kansas, she doesn't like you, fella. Again, just gives her a shot at the title. Doesn't need to earn it. Another title shot handed it.
Oh, Becky attacked Bayley. Didn't see that coming.
Hold on, what's the lineup for Backlash? Because if you're getting both world title matches and now you're getting this, there's 3 matches where none of them have been earned. And it has either been a case of somebody asking and getting one, or somebody just hand them on it.
Maybe to earn, yeah, it has to be like Mania season where they do chamber matches to earn shots. Maybe that's what we're fucking resorted to. I don't know, but here, this is just... This segment was fucking... Some shite you'd hear outside the Temple Bar in Dublin between 2 fucking junkies, man. That's pretty much it. Who cares? And Becky Lynch is like... Yeah. No, see when she was waiting for Lyra to batter her, it was fucking... Listen to me, you little punk. You'll never train about for me. I realised, fuck off. And then she got drop kicked through the ropes, man. Drop kick her back to fucking Dublin and just leave her there. That's what you need to do. Because this was fucking crap, right? Was this up next? Hold on. Was this... What happened up next? So Nick Aldis tells Penta to calm down. Here, eat a taco, you little brownie. Fuck off. Come on. What the fuck was this?
I don't remember seeing this. It's supposed to happen during one of those commercial breaks that they don't show in the UK.
Yeah, Nick Aldis. Oh, fuck me, man. No right. Saying that to fucking Penta, but he did. El Grande...
I'd release him for that.
Yeah, honestly, who gives a fucking...
Fire Nick Aldis.
Yeah, fire him. Fucking stupid cracker. I mean,
suspend Nick Aldis. Permanent suspension. Without pay.
It's easier to describe.
Indefinitely.
It's easier to describe Nick Aldis as a fucking food. It'd be like crackers and cheese, wouldn't it? Just fucking bland.
I wouldn't even.
Red fucking Leicester, whatever you call it, man, and fucking salted crackers.
No, there would be no cheese, and it would be unsalted crackers, and it would be like wheatmeal or something, like brown crackers.
It'd be like eating fucking porridge for you stuck in the microwave.
Just be like eating a brick of fucking Weetabix. Fit the milk.
Aye, it's been left
sugar or fruit on top.
That's plenty.
It's like Weetabix that you found in a zombie apocalypse 20 years later. Expired 18 years ago.
Penta called Gable a Pendeo. Well done to you. Rusev up next. Rusev put the fame, the gold, the tag.
Rusev Crusher.
The nipples. I came out in Mania with the nipples.
Yeah, I'll be crushing the ratings next week, I'm sure. Rusev. What? This return feels dead already. Does Rusev feel like a big deal?
No.
Does he feel important?
No. Like, well, why is he getting a week off already? Like, I mean, what the fuck are we doing here?
He's worked hard.
Don't worry, I've got notes here because Nick Aldis said something later on. Stay tuned for it because I'll be going through him.
Yeah, third match, Stephanie Fakir takes on Ivy Nile. Right, very strange. Stephanie Fakir did the whole, I don't know what she calls it, the whole head scissor, I'm going to smash your face into the mat, but what I'm secretly doing is, moving my ass up and down so people can sexualize me, but you're only allowed to do it when I do this move or else you're a bad guy or some shit like that. I don't know, whatever.
Why do they, live half in, half out about it? It's like, if you're going to sexualise her ass, then why not do it all the time instead of just during one move?
You can only do it when Booker T gives you the, oh yeah, man, I like it, shucky ducky quacky quack. I mean, but if
Booker T's bed must be his fucking couch, because there's no way he can get on like this. Queen Charmel.
Nah, I don't know. Anyway, right, so we go to the break with her doing that move, and then we get 3 minutes of Ivy and Elle dominating during the break, and then they come back for the break, and as soon as they come back for the break, Stephanie Fakir does that move again, the 10, ass thing. It's like, what the fuck? Why did they repeat the same move? It's weird. It's very fucking weird. I don't know, it's almost like they just wanted to go from that finish, from that move straight to the finish, and they went, oh, well, here, let's just pretend the break didn't happen. It's like, you wouldn't see that. It's just be fucking weird. It's like Austin hitting a stunner on somebody before the break, and then they come back and Austin's hitting another stunner.
He was that long in the air, it took 3 minutes to hit the deck.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Stephanie Fakir wins. That does make sense. I just don't understand why Ivan L's... They said something about Ivan L not happy that these NXT women are turning up, and now she gets a chance to get an opportunity or whatnot, and it's like, well, an opportunity to get jobs fucking out. Who cares about Ivan L? Just release her.
Right, this is what I'm here for, right? So backstage, Nick Aldis, he tries his best not to tell Dominic to eat a taco, but he says this, and I quote, Champ, workload doubles. Have it and show up, buddy.
Yeah, so Dominic wants time off. Liv's filming a movie. I mean, with some of the outfits she's been wearing lately, I wouldn't be surprised if she's filming porn, but whatever. Dominic then wants time off because he's not filming. He says he's a champion and he deserves time off. And then Nick Aldis hits him with a, hey, buddy, you need to listen to your dad because champions around here, they work double as hard. I will point you at Cody Rhodes. I will point you at Gunther. I will point you at Roman fucking Reigns.
John Cena.
Who had 2 titles, by the way. He had both world championships for about a year. And he barely showed up. He maybe wrestled once every 4 fucking months. The champions are 100% the least hardest working people in wrestling these days. Barely show up. Barely wrestle. And this guy's lying to her face saying that, oh, no, now that you're a champion, that the work's going to be double as hard. I mean, he's talking double the amount of bullshit he normally talks, and Kevin Owens says they don't insult our intelligence. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, you know what? I could legitimately rant on this for about 25 minutes, but...
I don't want to waste 20. I want to go to bed, so...
Yeah, I want to go to bed. Honestly...
Give it 30 seconds. Give it your piece.
This is just fucking ridiculous. To actually turn around and say, how many times have me and him came on here and said Cody Rhodes had 2 title defenses in 7 months? So where's the double in the workload? Did he have one in 14 before? I mean, no, like what's the fucking double then?
Yeah, that's fucking mental, isn't it? Like,
and then Gunther.
Oh, and who was the GM during Cody Rhodes' 7-month reign where he only had 2 title defenses? Who was that GM? Who was it?
Nick Aldis.
It was a fairy man here that said your workload's up.
No Dom been as well doing. Not fucking saying anything and just going away with Liv Morgan to film this movie. Because then he could have done anything. Just pull up. No, I actually fucking hate this. I hate talking about wrestling. I fucking despise it with every fibre of my being, man. Someone said bring back the 30-day no-compete clause, whatever the fuck rule. Aye. Because that needs to be brought back.
The 30-day no-compete? Well, you mean that you have to defend it within 40 days?
That's the one.
Or you get stripped? Aye, that's the one.
Aye.
30-day
no-compete
clause is when you're not allowed to compete for 30 days. I think everyone's got that. Fuck me. That's what... See, anybody that can fucking get above 10,000 views on the YouTube clip, I think they've all got that.
It's a disgrace. No,
Roman Reigns has got like a fucking 30 years.
How can Triple H sit there and write this line and think... That's cinema. That's brilliant.
That's telling the truth.
Yeah, no, honestly.
We got a liar in here, buddy.
No, but that fat fuck Kevin Owens. No, that fat fuck Kevin Owens got the audacity to say, I knew back in the day the Sultan was Rikishi, but Vince McMahon tried to insult our intelligence. Well, why don't you stop insulting my fucking intelligence, you fat fuck of a man, by trying to pretend that you can beat guys that actually go to the gym when all you go to fucking McDonald's, Kevin Owens, huh?
Yeah, that would be like Kevin Owens saying, I only eat salads.
Maybe he didn't weigh so much, it wouldn't have fucking came down so hard on his fucking neck. Ever thought about that, fat boy? Anyway, let's move on.
Kevin Owens just isn't a wrestler. Look at the guy. He's just not got it. And see people that compare him to Mick Foley, he's Mankind, but here, Mick Foley had a fucking look. And Mick Foley literally put his body on the line like nobody has done before or after him. See these Mick Foley, Kevin Owens comparisons? I'm not buying them. Mick Foley looked like a star. Do you want to know why? Because he fucking didn't look like a star. And he was the only person that didn't. So therefore that, in some weird way, made him look like a star. Yeah. But there's a shitload of fat guys that look like Kevin Owens just looks like your normal guy. He does. Kevin Owens just looks like about 50% of the guys that are in the crowd. Mick Foley had this unique look to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bit out of shape. Yeah, he looked... He wore like a fucking white shirt and a tie that, I mean, some homeless guy would wear, but that made him unique. Then he got in the ring, he was pretty much willing to kill himself. That made Mick Foley unique. People comparing... What's unique about Kevin Owens? Fuck all's unique about Kevin Owens. Stole the stunner. Steals everybody's t-shirts. He comes out always wearing a Bret Hart t-shirt. Pretty much, he ripped off an Austin t-shirt. Ripped off the Swanton Bomb. I mean, everything this guy does we've seen before. Thinks he's great because he talks in a French-Canadian accent. We've seen French-Canadians before. There's just nothing interesting about I'm the prize fighter. When do you fight for prizes? This guy's never fought for a prize.
No, I don't get right.
See, if he had his eyes on the prize, not his eyes on the fucking fast food, maybe they went somewhere.
The dig at McMahon about he insulted our intelligence because we knew the Sultan was Rikishi. We knew Dr. Isaac Yankem was Kane. It's like McMahon wasn't insulting anyone's intelligence, right? Well, so what's Kevin Owens suggesting?
Did we?
No, but listen, let me get my point across. What's he suggesting, right? Hire other people to play the role of Rikishi and Kane because they've already had their one use of a fucking superstar they've played.
Yeah, see people actually getting repackaged as characters. That actually gave them an opportunity to find a character that worked. How much better would it be actually? Maybe today, you look at this roster, maybe if Triple H actually attempted to repackage people, maybe they would have a second or third attempt to get over. But the fact is, people have been playing the same fucking character for 10 years when it's not been successful. I mean, at what point do you go, here, we either need to release this guy or we need to, change him up and go... Not, and I don't mean a heel turn or a face turn or he wears a different fucking colour of pants. I mean like a legit, complete change. Like a complete gimmick change.
Yeah. Well, why are they insulting our intelligence with the Wyatt Six? Where are they? Why are they not here? Why are you not giving us some...
No, but he says that McMahon insults our intelligence, right? See, after that Isaac Yankem thing didn't work, McMahon could have released Glenn Jacobs.
Yep.
Or he could have went with Kane and look how that turned out. So I think McMahon knows what he's fucking doing.
He does. Anyway, that kind of turned into the Kevin Owens hate show there, but yeah, this is just comical for Nick Aldis. Workload doubles when you're champion. Someone tell the world champs that then. No, you know what? It's actually fucking insane. See, Cena and Jey Uso will have done more after Backlash than fucking Cody and Gunther did probably in 2025. Work at it. Cena's free shows, Cena's appeared twice.
I'm just not a fan of it though. See, like with Cena, I get it. He's a unique situation because he's got the dates, but. And I get why they put him on Raw, because it's a Raw after Mania and they're trying to make that a big show, but, like, I would have just rather Cena not be on Raw and just appear on last week's SmackDown and this week's SmackDown. I don't think he will be in this week's SmackDown, but, like, the fact that you got a brand split means that there's no excuse for these guys not being on every show. You're not asking them to do 2 shows a week. You're asking them to do 1 show a week.
Yep.
And the majority of them can't do that.
Pathetic, buddy.
I mean, when do you think we'll see Cena again? I think we'll be lucky if we see it. I think at best you see him the SmackDown before Backlash.
That's next week, isn't it? So
is it? So that's soon?
Yeah.
Great.
So that's why I don't think we'll see him.
More wrestling to watch. Roman Reigns. I mean, it is what now? We're in April. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Roman Reigns till July.
Yeah. Right, Sami Zayn runs into Karrion Kross backstage. You have a big decision tonight, Sammy. Who gives a fuck? Oh, but this guy told the guy in the truck to go fuck himself. Well, I'm telling Karrion Kross to go fuck himself. How about that? You see that shooting off you he did?
Hold on, back to Kevin Owens.
Oh, God.
He's on about, insult our intelligence. By his logic, then, is Sami Zayn not allowed to be Sami Zayn? Because we all know he's El Generico. For the Indies. We all know.
He's Kevin Steen.
Aye.
Right, who's Owens? Who's this Kevin Owens guy? All I know is Kevin Steen, Fat Boy Steen.
So but going by Kevin Owens' logic, in the Indies, Sami Zayn was known as El Generico and wore a mask.
Yeah.
But now he's on WWE television, and he's not wearing a mask, and he's going by the name Sami Zayn. So does that not mean, by that logic, that Kevin Owens uses, that right now our intelligence is being insulted?
I know. Yeah, we know that's stunning Steve Austin. We're not going to create Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, that's Rocky Maifia. Why call him The Rock? We can't do that. He's always going to be The Rock's son. We can't call him that. You know, where the fuck does he get off?
But no, look at all the legends that McMahon's created. At one point, they all had a fucking shite gimmick in WCW. Whether it be Triple H or Taker. You know, it's like, it's the, what was it called? Red Boogie Red or...
Yeah. No, but it's like WCW, right?
Mean Mark Calloway. So you can't get the Undertaker because he used to be called Mean Mark Calloway. Is that what you're saying?
Look at WCW. What, were they just supposed to keep Ramon and Diesel? Well, let's not create Hall and Nash and create the NWO.
If they can't have Hall and Nash, then they're not allowed to have Ramon and Diesel, so therefore they can't sign them.
Yeah, right.
They had to change them.
Up next, McAfee ALDIS. McAfee wants Gunther. He says a couple of F words. He says, I've done this: children's hospital, gyms, communities, military foundations, homeless shelters, LGBTQ plus communities, public school foundations, underprivileged communities, society.
That's plenty. I didn't understand this promo, right? What was Pat McAfee doing? Kissing his own arse?
Yeah, pretty much.
Here, maybe he's done all these things. Some of them I respect, others not so much. But what was the point?
I don't know.
Is the point is, here, I've done all this good stuff and Gunther attacked me? It's the wrestling business, mate. It's like, it doesn't really matter what you do outside. I didn't understand what Pat McAfee's point was. I've done this, I've done that.
Yeah, I don't.
Is he trying to say he's a good person and Gunther ain't? Is he going down the Lyra Valkyria route? I just didn't get his point. Going through all this stuff. What I had a bigger issue with, though, was him calling Michael Cole the greatest of all time. And then he got a Michael Cole chant going, and Michael Cole was sitting there, and Michael Cole was like putting his hand up, and it looked like to me Michael Cole was acknowledging it, and he was like, yeah, you know what, I am the greatest of all time, but honestly, it's okay, you don't need to say it.
Yeah.
If Michael Cole was a fucking man with any sort of like respect or legitimacy about him, or honesty, he'd have says, look, you big fruit, get your yeeting ass back in that chair. And another thing, I'm no the greatest, it's Jim Ross.
It's good.
Never say that shit again.
JR.
You know what I mean? Or I'll fucking put some barbecue sauce on you and whip that ass. Oklahoma ass. You know what I mean? But Michael Cole's sitting there, he's taking in all the praise like he is the best. Like, no, fucker, you've never been the best. You never were the best. I mean, is it any coincidence that Michael Cole's only beginning to get respect now? People are only beginning to acknowledge him.
It's like a pug being told it's the best dog. It's like, you're just not, though. You're an ugly bastard, you know what I mean? It's like Larry. Like, no, Larry, mate, you look fucking dead. You're like in, son.
No, but my point is, like, it's taken wrestling to get this bad. It's taken wrestling to get to the worst it's ever been for people to think that Michael Cole's great. Nobody thought he was great when wrestling was good, or when he had other commentators rivaling him. I say rivaling him, not really a rival, because like JR's up here, Michael Cole's way down there. But you get my point. It's like, see, when wrestling was good, nobody was saying Michael Cole was good.
Yeah.
People are only saying Michael Cole's the greatest now because wrestling's fucking garbage. And you could make the same case about a lot of the main eventers now. A lot of these main eventers wouldn't be anywhere near the main. A lot of these people wouldn't be on the roster, man, when wrestling was good.
No.
It is what it is. It's like the common denominator. So like, if no matter how shite you are, if you stick around long enough, you might by default move up the ladder. It's like, let's say somebody works at McDonald's and he's retarded and he's got competent people that also work there. So a guy works at McDonald's, there's 10 staff at McDonald's, and one guy's retarded, and the other 9 people he works with is all intelligent. See, over the years...
At McDonald's?
Yeah, but my point is, see, over the years, those 9 people are going to move on to bigger and better things, and maybe those 9 people get replaced by fucking, just people that shouldn't be on this earth.
Were you the one in 10 then?
Oh yeah, buddy. But you know, and then it's like all of a sudden you've went for being the tard and working with 9 people that were way better than you, superior to you, and then all of a sudden the people that have been brought in next, they are so fucking bad that they push you up the ladder.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if a 6 out of 10 is hanging around with like models and stuff, she's going to be the ugly chick of the group. But if she ditches those models and hangs around with, a bunch of fatties, then she's going to be the good looking one.
Bailey looks good next to Shayna Baszler.
Exactly, but well, that's it. That's the point. You know what I mean?
Right, he wants a fight with Gunther. Aldis is like, Adam Pearce might like the chaos. I don't. Security.
I'm boring.
Security.
We can't have anything exciting.
The British invasion.
Security, can you invade this arena, please, and attack them?
Security, shut that white boy up. Security.
Nick Aldis says, you know what? You want to get your hands on Gunther, so no, we're not going to unsuspend Gunther so you can get your hands on him. What we are going to do is we're going to unsuspend Gunther so you can get him in a match. Same thing. Same bloody thing.
Yeah. Like McAfee just wanted a match. He didn't say.
Yeah, but it's not like he says here, I want a street fight. It's not that deep. I attacked you, but it wasn't that. It's not like fucking Rikishi ran over Austin. You know what I mean? It wasn't that. It's not that bad.
No, but if Gunther's that much of an asset, you don't suspend him, right? And also, his actions don't warrant getting fucking suspended.
Yeah, but
Cole got in his face and basically said that champions. Cole basically said to him, "Champs don't tap, and I'm undefeated at Mania, unlike you." So what do you want Gunther to do? Lick his fucking nipples? You know what I mean?
Sure, maybe Gunther got suspended because it's only champions that work double and therefore they don't need him anymore because he's not champion.
It's his wee time off. Rest his wee nipples. The nipples.
Yeah.
They need the rest.
1 minute he's saying he's too valuable, but he's got to put him in a match. Here, what's stopping Gunther from seriously doing damage to Pat McAfee in a match?
Yeah.
You could actually argue he was more likely to do damage because look at wrestling and how shite it is with the security breaking up brawls. If Gunther wasn't suspended and Pat McAfee attacked him outside of a match, security would break up in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
But if they're actually having a legit sanctioned wrestling match, security can't come in and save him. So even by WWE's own standards, I think Pat McAfee would be safer attacking Gunther outside of a match.
I think he would be as well. Right, that ended it. So they're going to have a match at Backlash. I've got a feeling a lot of people will be bashing this. Gunther, he don't deserve it. He don't deserve it. He deserved to take on Jey Uso. Rematch. The nipples. Huh? Right. Right, John Cena, Randy Orton video package. Boring. I mean, it was alright, but fuck's sake.
Oh man, these guys have had a series of matches. We're talking, these guys have been feuding for close to 20 years now. Jesus Christ, I don't think we need another John Cena, Randy Orton match. I'm
not going to bash it, even though you kind of did, but right, Sami Zayn yeets backstage with Jey Uso. He comes out, basically says to Seth, no, Seth's like...
Hold on, Jey Uso gets punched by Logan Paul.
Oh, I did. That was a decent punch. Looked real enough, didn't it?
Wish someone punched me at 1 a.m. Put me to sleep.
Fucking damn right. Because we wouldn't be here talking about this shite, but...
Also, by the way, Triple H says that, it's great on Netflix because we don't need to worry about the time restraints and, the show can go 4 hours or the show can go...
Well, thank fuck it doesn't go 4 hours.
Or the show can go 50 minutes. Is it just me? Or, have they kind of just got this time down to a T now where it ends at 3:30?
Yeah, 3:30. Yep.
It's like a 2.5 hour show from...
Last week was about 2 hours 54 or something.
Alright, but no, that's probably because that's after Mania.
Yep.
But see if you take away last week's show, every show is ending around the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah.
Which again, just doesn't feel natural. And then we hear stories as well about, they had to leave this person off the show. I didn't have time to put that on. Surely if Triple H, what he said was true, then you wouldn't have to cut anybody off.
Yep. Right, we got Braun Breaker against Sami Zayn, 4 spears later. curb stomp to Sammy. Michael Cole is like, oh my god, this group has taken over WWE. What a path of destruction. Hold on here, right? They've beat up.
Hold on, Braun Breaker was in the corner, and Seth Rollins turned his back to Braun Breaker, put his hands on the ropes, and bent his ass into Breaker. That's just fucking gay.
And Breaker broke him in half.
And no one's going to tell me it's not. Just rewatch that, right? Breaker's standing, facing outwards for the turnbuckle. Seth Rollins gets up close and personal in his space, then does a 180, gives his back to Breaker, puts his hands on the ropes, and then backs his arse into Breaker's crotch area. What are we watching? That's gay as fuck.
Breakback Mountain. Yeah, but also, what else? It's like, why is Cole selling the fact they've beat up Sane? Look how they ended last week's show. They beat up Reigns and Punk. They're worth a wee bit more.
This is a downgrade.
Yeah, it's a massive downgrade.
But he's treating it like, holy shit, this is another step. This is, they've really went too far this week. They've elevated the stakes this week.
Then it said at the bottom, executive producer, Lee Fitting, Paul Lefebvre, good night. Kevin
I would be embarrassed, by the way, to put my name on this.
Aye.
Executive, produced by... Do you think that's why Triple H... Hold on. Triple H would never share the spotlight. Do you think that's why he puts Lee Fitting's name there? So that sometime down the road he can just bury Lee Fitting?
He's the one that did that.
See when this whole thing crumbles and people just begin to realise, Triple H, you fucking suck, you're a fraud as a booker. And I think that's just there so Triple H can go actually rewind the tapes. You'll see that it was produced by Lee Fitting, not me.
Not me.
Right. No, hold on. Why else would Triple H... Look, does Triple H bring Lee Fitting out to announce attendances? Does he bring Lee Fitting out to say welcome to WrestleMania?
How do we know who Lee Fitting is?
See when it's the Netflix...
Do you know who Lee Fitting is?
See, that's not the point. See when the Netflix era starts and Triple H has to come out because he needs to be the showcase everything, the centre of attention, it's all about him. He never shares that with anyone else.
No.
Doesn't bring Lee Fitting out with him then. But he'll put Lee Fitting's name on the ending. That's a sabotage. He's going to throw Lee Fitting under the bus.
Under his fucking nose.
See when McMahon comes back.
It's a bumpy ride.
See when McMahon comes back for the dead. Well, it's not dead. Like, see when he comes back and he walks into WWE and he just sees headquarters and it's fucking up in flames and it's absolute shite. And he looks at the Friday night SmackDown ratings. It's doing like a 0.3 million. He's gonna look and he's gonna say, "Who's been booking this? Who booked this shit?" And Triple H's just gonna point his fucking nose at Lee Fitting. Lee Fitting's gonna get the Lee Fitting, you're fired. Telling you, what? That's Triple H. Triple H is a self-centered bastard. Why do you think he's sharing the spotlight at the end with this Lee Fitting guy? He's not doing it out of the goodness of his heart. See if Triple H thought this show was good and that this was the best era ever, it would just... You wouldn't even see Lee Fitting. It would just be the bolt. What's the largest you can make text? Don't you go in like a Word document or something?
72.
Microsoft Word. But what would you need for like a full screen? Triple H is typing in like 780. Triple H. Paul Lefebvre.
666, motherfucker.
Maybe if you want to put Lee Fitting in, he puts it down to like 01
right, well,
on the text size.
This would be my font for this show. Fucking 0 times no Roman.
It wasn't good, was it?
No, it was fucking shit.
Well, I give it a 1. Can I give it a 1? So anything that I liked on this show?
No, so it's a 0.
The opening, don't care for Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker's just going to be a guy. I can just envision it now. For the next year or whatnot, Braun Breaker comes out and you've got Paul Heyman doing that same stupid fucking smile from behind him. As if, look, something medicine's happening.
Yeah, well, that's
garbage. Michael Cole sucks. Pat McAfee sucks. Gunther wasn't there, but he sucks too. Nick Aldis, I don't care. He is a downgrade on Adam Pearce, and I think Adam Pearce is fucking awful. So that tells you what I think of Nick Aldis.
Do you think Gunther's time off has been called premature, or do you think all he needed was till Backlash?
I mean, it's still 3 weeks off, isn't it?
Or could he get rid off at Backlash and then take more time off? I could happen.
He could, aye. Hopefully that does happen.
It's 12 days off. Anyway, we're done. 50 odd minute review. What are you getting at? A 1?
0.
0 out of 10. Raw fucking sucks.